Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. This is another edition of Boxing News with the IBFP, and we're just going to break it down and get right into it. We'll start with Marcos El Chino Maidana. He came out stating that he's willing to fight again, but only for a Manny Pacquiao fight. And this is a direct quote from Marcos Maidana that he gave to ESPN Deportes. And he stated, "I've already fought with everyone. Pacquiao would be the only one that I haven't been in the ring with, and I would directly go into that fight," basically saying that he wouldn't need a tune-up. "What I like is that he comes forward, and so do I, and it would be like a crash. I like Pacquiao's style. It's going to be a good fight, a fight that people would enjoy, not like the one with Mayweather where you have to run around the ring." He also states, "It was surprising how he looked. He looked better than he did in his other fights. He did very well. At 40, it's surprising." Now, while I admire Marcos Maidana's words and willing to fight Manny Pacquiao even without a tune-up, it's clear what this is, and it's a payday. I just don't think that Marcos Maidana competes with, Manny Pacquiao at this stage in his career. And the fact that Marcos Maidana has been so inactive for such a long time, battled with weight issues, I think that if Marcos Maidana got in the ring with Manny Pacquiao at this point, he'd end up getting stopped brutally. But let's keep it going. Tyson Fury and Otto Wallin have reached an agreement to fight on September 14th. It'll take place at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Now, we have to be honest and unbiased about Otto Wallin and Tyson Fury, is that Tyson Fury picks another tomato can to fight another guy who's a tune-up fighter. He just came off another tomato can type of fight. Tyson Fury is fighting the lowest tier and level of opposition. He cannot crown himself as being the best heavyweight in boxing. For one, you don't have the belts to back you up, and for two, you're fighting the lowest tier of competition in fear of looking bad or getting exposed in any certain degree. So no wonder Tyson Fury is picking bum after bum after bum to fight. He's not fighting the best. He's not looking to fight top 10 ranked opponents. He's fighting unknown guys. And you know what, unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to cut it to consider Tyson Fury as the top of the heap, top of the mountain, as the best fighter in the heavyweight division. I'm sorry, it's just not enough. But let's keep it going. Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman would like a Manny Pacquiao fight next, a rematch. He said he would love the rematch, and Leonard Ellerbe recently came out as well and stated that, I think they need to do a rematch. And I agree. I think that would be very, very good if they did a rematch. I think that, the rematch would be just as entertaining. And Keith Thurman may have a better chance of winning a rematch than he did the initial. A lot of ring rust is gone. Keith Thurman is probably a more fine-tuned boxer itself, so he'd be able to make more adjustments in the rematch than Manny Pacquiao would. But many people would still favor Manny Pacquiao to stop Keith Thurman in a rematch this time more brutally. I think it'll be a very intriguing rematch and a close one at that. But let's keep it going. The recent news about Canelo Alvarez, he came out and stated that he's very upset and ashamed and to be unfairly stripped of his belt by the IBF. And, especially since he didn't have knowledge of the agreement that Golden Boy matchmaker had signed. Now, that's a very interesting statement from Canelo, considering that Eric Gomez, the president of Golden Boy, came out and defended the Golden Boy matchmaker Diaz with the post on social media, and he stated that he did nothing wrong. The IBF has been unfair to Canelo since he won the title in May. Oscar De La Hoya and I stand by Roberto 1,000%. So it looks like here it's just that Canelo Alvarez being stripped is, rubbed everyone the wrong way. Golden Boy says, hey, it's the IBF fault. Canelo says, it must be you guys' fault. Ultimately, I don't think it's going to create a big rift. I think it just adds an additional fight that Canelo Alvarez is going to have to do to unify and become undisputed in the division. But once again, this is the IBFP's Boxing News. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.